All right, welcome back to the show. We got a fantastic one for you today. We're making Nova Lox. We're going to show you how to get this cured up and smoked up. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. All right, so what we're going to need for this is a good piece of salmon. In this case, two. This is Nova Scotia salmon. That's where it comes from. So we're using this today. You're going to need a tray. Now, if you're not using plastic, make sure that you wrap the tray with plastic. So I got plastic wrap here, and we're doing a mild brine today. So you're gonna need kosher salt, and we're gonna kind of feel it out and see where we are. First thing you wanna do is look at the shape of your fish. And we wanna salt this part of the fish. So this is a mild brine. We don't wanna go overboard on the tail ends because they're gonna get way too salty. And you just wanna salt the heavier parts and go easy on the tail end and on the side. So that's what we're gonna do. And the first thing we're gonna do before we put our fish down is look at the shape of the fish, and we're gonna start to add kosher salt in the heavier part of where the fish goes. Like there. Got like 2 inches left over there. And a lot of it is going here. A little bit where the tail part is. And just a little where the sides are. Just like that. Go a little heavier in the middle there. This is a very easy brine. And now we're going to take our fish and get it right in there. Like that. That's one down. And we're going to do the same thing with our other fish. Where the tail part is, just a little bit of salt down there. And you're just making it in the shape of the fish. Just like that. And let's get our fish in. All right, now that we got that, we're gonna go over top of the fish now with this. Again, you get a heavier salt here, easy on the ends. And most of your salt is gonna go on the top portion. Now, if this was like a belly lox, you would use a lot more salt. It's a completely different brine. But because we're doing Nova today, it's a very mild brine. Just salt. No sugars. That's a completely different video. And on these pieces here, you can see how light I'm going on them. And here's the tail. So I'm just very easy on the tail. But the top portion will get a good amount of salt. Let's do that over here. The tail, just a couple of sprinkles on. Sides, just a couple of sprinkles on. And on the top, that's where you're going to put the most amount of salt. You're not going to pat it. You're not going to rub it in. All right. A little bit more on the tail end. A little bit more over there. And on the thickest part, that's where you want to get that salt in there. To get that nice brine. Now this is going to drain the moisture out of this fish, and this is going to go in the fridge wrapped. As you can see, I'm hitting the heavier part here on the thickest part of the fish. It's going to go in the fridge wrapped for about 2.5 days. Roughly a little bit better than 48 hours. And we're going to go over top. Get our food saver film here. Go like this. Cut that off. Let's get this out of the way. And I'm going to go over top, leaving air in there. I'm not going to pack it down on the fish. I'm going to leave the air in there. Now you'll see other brines where people pack it down. Put weights on top. But this is Nova. So what we're making is Nova Lox. That's it. Here's our brine. Now, into the fridge with this. Like I said, you're going to go a little bit over 48 hours. So basically about 2.5 days. And we're going to pull it out, and we'll show you what to do with it from there. So stick around. Don't go anywhere. All right. It's 2.5 days later. So we're a little bit over 48 hours. And this is our fish. So let's get this uncovered. And I just want to show you how much moisture actually came out of this fish. Look at that. I'm going to dump it off into the sink. That is a lot of moisture. Now, what we'll do is we'll take it like this. We don't want to put a high pressure on it because we don't want to mess up the fish. But we want to just give it a rinse. Just like that. And you can feel the texture of the fish. It's cured through. It's stiff. Very stiff. And now we want to start getting some of the salt out here. So I got a basket over here. I have it tilted on an angle where the fish, it's going to just wash out all this salt. I can go a little bit more pressure on the back on the skin, but on the front part, I'm going to lower it. Just like that, and rinse all that salt off of there. And now, into the bath it goes, like that. And we're just going to take this water, put it over, and just let it run. Just like that. I'm going to let this run for about an hour, give it a nice bath, let all that salt come out of there. Then we're going to hang them up, we're going to dry them, and we're going to smoke them. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. Our fish is ready to get on the cold smoker. I've already hooked it, dried it. Just a second here. And I'm going to hang them. That's number one. And here's number two. This is why I like these nice hooks. And I'm going to just move them a bit forward. and over in the middle. Just like that. Now, I'm gonna put the fan on these. I need to dry these out. They're gonna dry out for about 3.5 to 4 hours, so I can get something called a nice pellicle on them. And what the pellicle does, when these start to air out, it's gonna get tacky as you feel it. And that's gonna allow the smoke to adhere to it. The smoke won't adhere to it if you don't dry out the fish and get that pellicle. You'll smoke them all day, and that's it. So we're gonna hit them with the cold smoke. The only thing this is doing, this Nova, is just getting cold smoke. There's not gonna be any cooking, any heat. The fish is cooked already, just from the salt. Now we're getting in the flavor. So, on with our fan we go. Like this. I'm gonna leave the door open for 4 hours. And we'll hit them with some air for 4 hours. So stick around. Don't go anywhere. Our fish is on. It's been on here for about 5 hours. It's smoking away. Let's see what's going on inside. Look at that. Give you a break to clear all that out. Let's get some light in there. And that's our fish. So 5 hours in, I got another 21 hours to go. I'm gonna get this closed back up. And that's that. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. All right, we got 26 hours into this cook. We're done. All cold smoke. No heat. Now we're to go inside, vacuum seal them up. They sit in the fridge for 2 days, and we'll show you what to do with them from there. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. Our salmon's inside, and now it's time to get it vacuum sealed down. So I vacuum sealed this one down, and I'm going to show you how to get this done. So here's a bag cut to length. If you don't have one of these food savers, they're excellent. They're lifesavers, and they'll save you a ton of money. A little bit of an investment, but you'll save a fortune. Let's just get that in there. I go in and just slide it in like that. Get it in the middle of the bag. Like that. And in with our food saver. Here you go. That's it. In the fridge, 2 days. And what the 2 days is gonna do is make the salmon just mellow out. If you eat it now, you won't get the flavor. So, in the fridge for 2 days, and we're gonna show you what to do with it from there. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. Okay, it's been a couple of days now, 2 days, this fish has been resting. And it mellowed out, and this is what we got. So we're going to show you right now how to make a couple of spreads to go along with this fish. They're cream cheese spreads. Very basic, simple spreads because you can't have this alone. So let's get this going. Right here we have cream cheese, scallion, avocado, and dill. So these are our three that we're going with right now. We're making it scallion dip, avocado, and dill. And also we're using some of the fish, the Nova, to actually make a Nova spread that's going inside the cream cheese. So we're going to start with our cream cheese. Now I set these out to get a little soft, because you want them a little bit more softer so they can mix. Just get those right in there. Just like that. Start on low. Whoops, got to lift our mixer up. Start on low. Just come down a little bit. Get that all in there. And that's it. 2 seconds. So what I'll do is we'll get this off the spindle. Get it right out of here. This is why when you're working with cream cheese, you want to make it soft. And have it easy to work with. I just want to get this off my little handy tool. And over to the sink, I'm going to go with this. That's about it. Okay. Let's get this out of our mixer. And now we have our cream cheese. So now we want to start getting our cream cheese just in one bowl, like that. I'm going to leave this off to the side, like that. And the first one we're going to start with is our avocado. So take your avocado, just going to slice it around. Give it a twist. Here's your pit. Give that a twist. Let's do another hit there. Watch your fingers. And you just want to pinch that off of there. We're going to take our spoon and a bowl. You're just going to spoon out some avocado. Just like that. Let's get that out of there. You don't want that piece in there. All right, and now we have our avocado in there. So now you want to come back across with your cream cheese. Now we're going to be filling up this with that. So just take your cream cheese, and that looks like enough to go in there. And we're going to fill up this with the cream cheese. Use a little bit more. Just get it down in there. Okay. Off to the side we go with that. And now we start to mix. No salt, no peppers. Just let the avocado do its job. Just like that. Now this is going to go on top of our bagels, but you can also use this for spreads, chips, dips. And corn chips. But it makes a really nice spread for this fish. All right, so that's our first one done. And what we'll do is use 2 spoons to go in here because you want this to look nice. Just like that. I figured it would be a nice look to use these nice glasses today. They're ice cream glasses. You don't see them anymore, they're very old. And I figured they're sitting on the shelf. Let's pull them down today. All right, so there's your first avocado dish. And we're just gonna put a little dill on the top of that, just like that, just to garnish. And we got that. So off to the side with this one we go. The next one we have coming up is scallion. So we're just gonna start with our scallion. I don't think we're gonna use all of these, but we're just gonna cut in half. It's very important to use the ends of these because you want kind of a 50-50 mix of the end of the scallion and the top of the scallion. It's gonna add all that flavor. And each part of the scallion is a different flavor, and you want to mix them. Now you don't want to finely chop these. You want to leave them just like this. Let's just get a nice even. Chop on here. And this one here. Just want to just give it a good chop. Okay, that's it, just like that. And I think I'm going to use just the white part from this one. And there we have it. Put these back. So let's grab another bowl. And we're going to start to add our cream cheese. So let's get our cream cheese in. And like I said, we want just enough to fill up that. That seems about right. Maybe a little bit more. Just trying to eyeball it. And in winter scallions. This is why you want the room. And here, looks like a lot of scallions, but once they get mixed in, it's really not. Okay, so let's give that a mix. And with this one, you really want a lot of the scallion, because it's not a scallion spread if you don't use a lot of it. And here we go. Now that we're in, let's go into a bowl with it. And into our cup we go. Make sure we have it all. All right. And there you have it. Use it all up. Nothing goes to waste. We got it. And now for the garnish on this one, let's just cut some nice scallion. And let's just get them in there. Just like that. And that's our garnish for that one. Here we go. Now that goes perfect with that. So we got 2 down. And we got a couple more to go. All right. Let's just put that in the sink. And now we're moving on to our dill. Let's move that out of the way. Let's bring a bowl in. And we're going to go in with our cream cheese for this one. Grab another spoon. And that looks like enough to fill up our glass. All right, so we're filling that up. Let's put that spoon there. Now this is our dill, so just give it a couple of rough chops. Needs to be fine. Might take you a little bit more time than I'm doing it, but Just get it finely chopped. And that's about it. And in we go. All right. Let's get this mixed up now. Again, there's no salt in here. You're just letting the natural flavors take over. And since we're using this on our lox, we're gonna let that salt from the Nova do its thing. Okay. Let's spoon in this one. All right. And there we have that one. So into the sink, we go with that. So that's number 3. And we'll remove this board out of the way. And we're going to show you how to get the next one going. So let's bring in our salmon. Now we have our salmon. And the first thing we're going to show you how to do is cut into this salmon, because we're going to need to get a couple of slices. Now this is where the salmon's been hanging. So what we're going to do is bring it back, and you always want to slice in the direction of the tail. And what I'm going to do is turn it and give you guys a good slicing experience. So we're going to slice it like that. And I use the end pieces of the tail because when you start slicing, those are the less attractive pieces. So I use them to make the Nova cream cheese. Just like that. Nice thin slices. And as you get more off the tail, it gets easier to slice. And that's what you want. All right. And I'm going to use a good amount of this for I'm gonna go on this angle so I get a better slice. Just start here. It's almost where we want it. Without going through the skin, without wasting anything. Here we go. You want to slice this as close to the skin as you can get without picking up any skin. All right. And I think that should be about enough for our Nova cream cheese. And this is a Pitmaster taste, just to show you what that looks like. Look at that. Nova Lox. Let's get a Pitmaster taste there. Wow. That is impressively amazing. All right. Let's show you how to get this going. Cream cheese. Another spoon. Now this is the last of our cream cheese. So I think I'm pretty even. Just clear out this bucket. And we are good to go. Put that over there. Let's put this here. Now, we're going to take our Nova and get it sliced down into little bits. And let's go a little bit more with it. We don't want it all to fall part in there. So we're going to leave it about there. Let's get it in. All right, let's get our other cup here and let's start mixing. Now this can go on a lot of things. My favorite with this is crackers. Give it a good solid mix. Get it in there. And just watch your fish to cream cheese ratio. Now, if you don't like a very powerful mix, use less fish. And if you like a very powerful mix, then use more fish. Okay, go it in. Like that. People love this. You put this out for guests, believe me, it'll be a hit. All right, we're almost there. All right, that's it. Those are, let me do this a second here. These are our 4 spreads that go along with this. There you have it. Just like that. We have our dill, avocado, scallion, and our Nova. When we come back, we're going to show you how to plate this up and get it eaten. We'll see you in just a sec. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. So this is our spread. And this is how you properly want to set this up for this dish. We have all of our spreads. Nice fresh bagels. And we're going to show you how to put a plate together. So the first thing we're going to do is get our bagels. So I'm going to take this bagel right here. And let's go in half with it. Like that. We're going to put some cream cheese. Now we're going to start off using one of the salmon cream cheeses. This is our salmon cream cheese. And we're going to start off with this spread. And I'm going to put a good amount on here. Why not? Just like that. And what I do is I follow up with a little bit of purple onion, like that. Now, everybody's different. This is my combo when I do this. Little cucumber. like that. A little bit of lettuce. Put a little lettuce on here. And then I follow off with a slice of Nova right on top of there. Look at that. Let's be generous to myself. Okay. And a little more on top, just like that. Finished up, just another dollop of cream cheese and a little garnish on top. And there you have it. That's bagel number 1. Let's go in with bagel number 2 here. I'm just gonna put that there. And bagel number 2. We go in. Let's just move this off to the side. And we're going to use our dill spread. Like that. I love the cream cheese, so I give it a good amount. Like that. Let's slice some lox to go on top. So we're going to slice some Nova. And when you slice them, just keep your hands. This is the knife that you want. And just keep it even. Like that. Come on at an angle. And just paper thin, just like that. There you have it. Now I call this one my caveman sandwich because there's a lot of Nova on there. I come inside with just, let's just cut this, a couple of cucumbers, followed by a little avocado cream cheese on top, like that. And here's our avocado. And just going like that. All right. And there it is. 2 beautiful sandwiches. Let's just get rid of these plates. With fresh Nova. There you have it. That is beautiful. And that's how I eat my Nova. All right, we're gonna get the plating this up, clean it up, and we'll meet you right back here. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. All right, and there it is. Nova and bagels. And if you like this video and more that are about to come, don't forget to hit that like button and please subscribe. And also hit that little bell. This way you get all the videos first. Again, thank you for joining us as always. And gotta get my little Pitmaster taste there.